Today, I'm going to demo a new Telegram mini app called Dreem.Promo that anyone can use to virally grow an engaged community. Dreem.Promo is a free tool. It's a Telegram mini app for Web3 marketers, crypto and meme coin projects, and influencers. And so it helps these groups of people achieve viral Telegram growth with engagement and retention at scale. And the tool is launching in August 2024. So I'm going to demonstrate this tool now. And if you're interested, then there is a form that you can fill in to register your interest. So before I demonstrate the product, I just want to explain the problem that it's trying to solve and then like how it's solving it. So in today's world, you get leverage comes in four forms. You have content, which is distribution, capital, code, and community. And so for content, like the traditional marketing is dead, and so now what you have is in its place is the influencers and people who have a platform that they have created that they're able to share messages with capital. So with crypto you have the ability to raise funds, so you can raise, for example, US dollars, and then you also have a token that's part of the community. And so that gives resources that can be used to incentivize people, either people working on the project or to bootstrap the project. All sorts of things can be motivated with the money and the tokens. With code, the code is really the foundation of everything. Without the code, we would still be just selling and working with people in our immediate vicinity. And finally, the community. So what we've seen in Web3 is you can have a project that doesn't have product market fit, and you can still have a successful project if the community is a strong community. So a community, the definition of community is a group of people with a shared purpose over a period of time. So if you're able with your project or the what you want to try and achieve, if you're able to create a thriving community, then that can really buffer any potential issues that you have and increase the chances of success. It also gives you a more sustainable platform for marketing and growth because you have an army of people who are prepared to share your message. Now, the problem that we have in even though these are like very powerful forms of leverage in today's world, the problem is they're all separated. And that you have, for example, crypto projects that have raised capital and they have a token and they might have created a product, but they have no distribution channels. They have no community. And so they are there wondering why nobody's interested in the product they have. And then they try and use the money potentially to incentivize things. And then on the other side, you have the content. So you have people who've been able to create these content channels and distribution channels, and they're looking to monetize them. And then finally, you have the communities, and the communities really kind of are created from the bottom up. So they're very difficult to create. And it's probably one of the things that when you start a crypto project, they say, you really need to set up a community, but nobody really knows exactly the best way to do it. And it's very difficult to do. And so, so to have a successful project, ideally you need many of these things, and you want to try and get better at all of them, but also you can leverage other people, other networks, other communities, other distribution channels. And on the same token, people with content and community should be able to leverage capital and code, but they can't. It's not very easy to do it. The objective of Dreem.Promo is really just to bring these groups of people together so that the teams that have capital and have a token are able to incentivize their community and influencers and people who aren't formally influencers, basically anyone who wants to work to try and bring people into that community and be incentivized for that fairly, bring people into the community. And then also for the people who come into the community to engage with your community and stick around. And so that gives your projects the best chance of being able to really onboard lots of people into your community, your culture, and to give them an opportunity to benefit from that and to become like the people who are your biggest supporters and that they benefit from being your biggest supporters. The first one I've set up here is for a fictional fitness community. And the objective of this game is that you're running a fitness club and that you want to be running a profitable fitness club. And so as you can see, the image is fitness related. Your objective is to increase your profit per hour. You can do that by purchasing cards that are here in the upgrade. I'll show that in a minute, and the daily combo. And that you can get money to purchase those things by doing some actions. So, one of the actions that you can do is referring your friends. So, you just click there, and so you get some money for inviting a friend to the app. You also get some money for um, doing some actions. And so the actions are in your control, you set them up. And so with these actions, then you can say, follow us on YouTube, follow us on Instagram, follow us, wherever you are. Go and watch the video that we have that we've just published. Go and do some action that we want you to do. So that's something that you can put in each day. Have the kind of set list, and then ones that you can add each day that people can come back and get some money, and then they get the money, and they can go to upgrade. And then upgrade, you see these four categories. So your game, you have four categories that you can set up cards for your game, and that each card has levels. And so then it costs a certain amount of money to purchase the card to upgrade it. And then it gives you an additional amount of profit per hour. So it's like a passive income that you're getting by upgrading the cards. There's a daily reward. So for the people who come back each day, they claim the token or claim the money that's available. And so as you can see, the money increases significantly while you are coming back on a day-to-day basis. So for someone who's interested in trying to maximize their rewards or their earnings, they're going to be back here every single day just to claim this. They're also going to come back and complete the daily puzzle. So that is like a Morse code. You can preset a bunch of words that each day they can solve, and then they get a reward for it. And then you have the daily combo. And so the daily combo is, again, it's automatic. So what it does is it will select three cards from your list, and they have to work out which of those three cards are the three for today to get the bonus. And so the good thing about that is that you can share those three cards potentially or share one or multiple of them, say on a post or something that you do, so that people are engaged. They're trying to find out like what it is that that card is for the day. And there's also the benefit that people get into the habit of they want to get the reward, And so other people in the community are sharing it. So people will go find out what it is, and then they will share it on YouTube, on Twitter, everywhere. And so you have this, your community or people that are part of this process are part of the group that are helping people to maximize the returns. Again, this is great for engagement and retention and things like that. So yeah, these cards are all the categories in the cards are all configurable by you. The images, I'll show you another one in a minute where I've changed them, but these are also configurable. And then you can basically just set this up very quickly. I just use ChatGPT to generate all of this. You have the levels. So you can see here you have different levels. In this one, I've set it up to 10 levels or 11 levels. And that each one there's to level up to the next, you've got to get a certain amount of money. And then, so what have we covered? We've covered home, we've covered upgrade, we've covered friends, we've covered earn, and then finally there is airdrop. So in airdrop, they can connect a wallet. So we're going to make it so that there'll be the option to connect a Solana wallet or connect an Ethereum wallet or a Ton wallet. So basically, regardless of where you are interested in distributing the rewards, you can decide that for your project. So, and then maybe finally is one of the things that actually kind of really drives that viral engagement is that these cards will have, some of them have dependencies. So as you go to upgrade them, it might say that one card depends on another card, which is fair enough. And then every now and again, one card depends on the number of people that you've referred. And so then that encourages people to try and refer friends because otherwise they're not able to get this bonus. So that helps to drive the virality of it because people want to maximize the amount that they're earning and the amount of the profit per hour that they're generating. And then also you can potentially reward them based on the number of people that they've referred. So, what you find then is people are talking about it in videos and they're putting a link to it saying, hey, come and join this thing if you haven't seen it already. They put it on their profile, they put it everywhere because they know that there's a good chance that they will get a better reward if they refer more people. The second site I set up here was for kind of a fictional brand or a real brand, but a fictional site for WWF, the Wildlife Foundation. And so we've got a logo up here or an image that they can use for this promotion. And that with these ones, what I did was I've actually set up the cards. So I've put the custom images on the cards and you can see again, so there's different categories, habitats, animals, staff, tech, and for some of these I've upgraded them, or at least I've set a custom image for the cards. The last site that I've set up is for a meme coin. And so on pump.fun here, there's, maybe I've got a project that I'm involved in, or I'm a community member. So obviously you don't have to even have started it, but anyone can start it and then would be able to post the link in here. And then you have your like a way to engage the community. So for example, you could say, you're going to get percent of the token or 10% of the token that would be distributed to the community based on how their proportional ranking on sharing, engagement, that kind of stuff. And the other really good thing here is the tasks, as one of the things that you want to do, especially as a meme coin, is you want people they're doing things like raids, for example, quite often. So you could give people the opportunity in the earn more section is every day or multiple times a day when you're doing raids is to say, go here and comment and like and do the actions that we would like you to do. And so the benefit of doing this over just doing, say, a normal raid out of Telegram is this is massively more scalable. So you could do hundreds of thousands or millions of people coordinated doing these activities that you can't do just in like a Telegram group. It's just you can't scale that up. Plus, for example, your the app will be supporting multiple languages, so you would be able to engage people, all sorts of people from around the world, in actions that you want them to do without them necessarily needing to understand English. Okay, so that's the demo, and I hope you can see that the objective of the tool is really to bring together each of these different stakeholders and give them an opportunity to work towards the same goals and be aligned, but at scale. So if this is something that you're interested in using for your project, your community, or you're an influencer and you think that you would like to promote projects that are going to be running on this platform, it's going to be launching within about 2 weeks, and that we are going to launch with 5 sites to start with. If you would like to be part of that group, or interested in being part of an early group after that, then please go to the description of this video. There's a link where you can register your interest. There's a few short questions that helps us understand a bit about your community, what stage you're at, so that we can get the right partners for launching and make sure that we get projects that are going to benefit the most from this tool. So yeah, if you're interested, please fill it in. Happy to, if you have any comments, questions, or want to connect with me directly, my Telegram handle is also in the description. Thank you very much.